That girl is going, going, gone.
That was Morgan Wallen on Tuesday night singing Luke Combs's Going, Going, Gone at the 2023 BMI Country Awards. Morgan and Luke tied for Songwriter of the Year and celebrated by performing each other's tracks. Pretty cool. Now the next day, before he headed to the CMA Awards, Morgan wrote on his Instagram story, "A huge honor to be named BMI Songwriter of the Year alongside my good buddy Luke Combs last night." Following up that win, Morgan was expected to be a big winner at the CMA Awards last night.
Morgan Wallen also has 3 CMA Award nominations. What a great year on tour for Morgan.
Well, as the award ceremony played out, Morgan saw his chances of winning a CMA Award this year go from expected to...
This is Chris Stapleton's 7th win for Male Vocalist of the Year.
Going...
The CMA Award for Album of the Year goes to... Lainey Wilson.
Going...
CMA Entertainer of the Year is Lainey Wilson.
Gone. Yeah, Morgan lost all 3 of his nominations. Afterwards, he wrote on his Instagram story, "Walked in tonight a winner, didn't leave no different." That's the spirit, Morgan. Now, looking at the 3 categories that he lost in, it'd be hard to make an argument that Morgan Wallen deserves to win a vocalist award over Chris Stapleton, so we'll just leave that one alone. Album of the Year went to Lainey Wilson's Bell Bottom Country. Many are pointing out that Morgan's One Thing at a Time just absolutely dominated the charts this year. But you also have to acknowledge that the reviews were subpar at best. Slant gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. Pitchfork gave it 4.1 out of 10. And that's pretty much the norm. On Metacritic, it's sitting at 47 out of 100. That's not great. If the best-selling album of the year won at the Grammys, then artists like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Spice Girls, the cast of High School Musical would all be Album of the Year Grammy winners. No, thank you. Now, at the same time, you have to also acknowledge that Lainey's album didn't get higher than number 9 on the Top Country Album chart and number 51 on the Billboard 200. I haven't heard either one of the albums, so I don't really have a dog in this fight, but I certainly see why it's a tough loss for Morgan fans to take. And then Entertainer of the Year, the talk isn't just Morgan deserved to win, it's that Lainey did not deserve to win.
This is all I've ever wanted to do. It's the only thing I know how to do.
Some are saying, how could she win when she didn't headline her own tour? Now, yeah, granted, in the summer fall, she was the opening act for Hardy, but she also had her own tour in the winter spring, Country with a Flair. Of course, she played much smaller venues than her fellow nominees did, and this is going to give you pause. Miranda Lambert and Carrie Underwood have never won Entertainer of the Year at the CMA Awards. Lainey Wilson just did. I think we have a problem. But what do you think of Lainey's wins and Morgan's losses?
I've been in this town for 12 and a half years, and it finally feels like country music is starting to love me back. I love it with my whole heart.